Welcome back, Reflections. This video is on what carbonation eats in Babylon. Now, you do have Master Teacher's video to work with from while he was in Babylon, while he lived where he lived. My idea is specifically based on where I'm at and what I eat to get more in tune, to get closer to nature, right? Let me start before I get into what I eat. I want to tell you, if you take the food and you eat the food and you don't return it, you are Babylon. If you do not live in cipher, if you do not feed the earth like it feeds you, then you are taking more than you are giving. So just understand that. Don't put your pot in toilets. So if this is how we teach you to eat, right? We get you back in tune. You can't really be in tune if you're not returning the food, okay? So I'm gonna start with Master Teacher shows you in his videos, right? Nature Book. Master Teacher, Commander-in-Chief, Master Teacher Nature Book, right? He shows you that you can buy the food with this hard shell if they have the 4 on them. If they start with the 4, this little number on them, it's the same for Canada and the U.S. He showed his from the U.S. I'm in Canada. So if it starts with 4, it is been sprayed by pesticides, right? So you can see this has been sprayed, but it has a hard shell. So the pesticide doesn't go through. It doesn't completely go through, but listen, it does go through. It doesn't go completely through. You think because it has a hard shell it'll be safe? I can still taste the pesticides in here. As you detox a little bit more and more each time, some of them taste like pesticide and some of them don't. So what I recommend is going organic all the way. Moving towards organic. Don't buy the ones that like watermelons and cantaloupe and honeydew melons. Honeydew melons are going to be your best friends once you get closer to the diet and your taste buds get readjusted to fruit. Those are going to be your best friends. Don't buy anything seedless. Don't buy those big fruits with the hard shells seedless. Don't buy your mangoes that aren't organic. You really just got to buy all organic. When we say this is what you got to buy if you're just starting. If this is what shows up in your world right now, this is what you got to buy. Okay? So, honeydew melon, I started to realize that it wasn't the tastiest fruit when I first started picking it up. When I first picked it up, it wasn't that great. I was like, it's not sweet, it doesn't taste like anything. That's your Babylon taste buds. That's your I eat pizza every day. That's your I eat fucking processed food all the time, toss it in the microwave and just ate it. And I did that for like 10 years. So it's not like you're going to pick up fruit, natural foods, and be like, oh, yum, that's so fucking beautiful. No, you're going to slowly detox. So just find what you like. You can eat like squash like fruits. We eat primarily fruits. We only eat fruits, right? And the potato, right? So avocados, tomatoes, bananas, apples, whatever you can get organic. Something that came straight off of a tree, right? The potato, because it comes straight from the ground, it roots you in. It's like the earth's root, right? It grounds you. You want that full satiated feeling? Go for the potato, okay? So I can't show you all the foods. I literally only brought this. I'm outside right now, and I only have this with me. I'll tell you this: the fruits that are sprayed with pesticides start with 4, right? If your sign doesn't say it, if it doesn't say GMO or like it says non-GMO or like whatever, if it doesn't say anything specifying that it's like pesticide free or organic, then it's going to usually have the 4, right? If it's organic, pesticide free, I don't think your grocery store will still spray it, right? Like if you go to a regular grocery store and you have it's up on like the shelves, right, in like the produce area next to things that are genetically modified, then that stuff, that the water that they spray, the fluoride, whatever the fuck they spray, I don't know, like if it's pesticide or fluoride or whatever, that still gets on the fruit. That still gets in your shit, right? So if you buy kiwis, like organic kiwis, the skin on that's real thin, and if it's next to regular kiwis that are made to look fresh the entire day, they're gonna get fucked. Okay, so probably peel the skin off. I like to eat the skin, peel the skin off. Everything organic's gonna have a 9 on it. Everything organic's gonna start with a 9, right? So just look for the 9s on the things on the fruit. We also drink Fiji water, right? People say, I've noticed this. While I'm here in Babylon, people are telling me, it's so bad for the earth for you to drink Fiji water. So fucking bad. All they do is point out that I fucking drink Fiji water. These are the same people. These people go completely blind to what they're doing and like to look at what you're doing. So just remember, we're trying to minimize how much damage we do to the earth, and if you're not eating meat anymore and you're slowly winding back from all of those things and you're coming just to Fiji water and fruit, you're doing a better, and you're returning your pot to the earth, doing your pot and your water, you're doing a greater service than anybody eating a piece of meat a day, okay? So you're doing less damage to this earth by drinking Fiji water and eating fruit and returning your pot and water than somebody who's eating meat all day and just wants to point out the flaws in you. There's nothing wrong. You're moving back. You're getting back in tune, right? This connects you. This is from a natural environment, right? If you could get all your natural foods and water from there, you would, right? As you slowly detox from here to get to there. I hope I covered everything. You know, get back to nature, go back to nature. Don't fast. That's the last thing I want to include. Just don't fast, right? You want to live. So, as I was transitioning into my honeydew melons, my cantaloupes, all the, the cleaner foods, cleaner sources of energy, I tried to fast. I went on an Evian fast, and I was like, when I was drinking Evian before I switched to Fiji, I just went on an Evian, and I realized very quickly, I watched one of Master Teacher's downloads, and it was like, stop fasting, start living, everything's eating, right? It's how you approach the food, it's just how you look at the food. Keep eating, your body wants you to eat, right? Like, your body truly wants you to eat. If you're moving from the bad stuff to the good stuff, don't stop eating, right? Like, there's no fucking point in interfering with the process, right? You're just gonna fuck with yourself. You're just gonna fuck with yourself mentally. If you can't handle that in the moment, if you don't need that extra pressure in the moment, don't fucking do it. You're still gonna be eating the same food if you know you're transitioning into good stuff, right? That's all reflections. Get in tune. Peace.